Hello everyone and welcome back to the BSC Young Boys FM23 series as we are in the Champions League knockout playoff round as we drew against Dynamo, which is a very generous draw. The whole time I actually watched the draw. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't, but especially with something this big. Seeing some of the teams we might have, drawn against, it's just like, man, hopefully it's not Barcelona, hopefully it's not Madrid, hopefully it's not Inter Milan, just kind of thinking like, that will be instant death. But I actually lost, so that's interesting. But Inter won 1-0. So far the game's been 1-0. But getting Dynamo, a team that we've already played, is a huge advantage. They won 1-0, but it was pretty back and forth. We had a higher XG than them. We just didn't score. They're running a back five. They did a pretty good job as far as keeping possession and dominating possession. It's kind of fucked up that, we're the only, obviously, Swiss team, and then they're the only Croatian team, and we got to face off against each other. They want us to get the fuck up out of here. But the first game, the first leg, we're at home, so that's huge. And we're going to go with counterattack right off the rip. Just said, fuck it, they want to dominate possession. We're going to try to fuck them up and try to get away from really being stuck in to where we're kind of behind the 8 ball. Because we're a team that obviously does very well when we have the ball, when we have possession, we're attacking. Oscar's a hell of a goal scorer. We have, as far as Carboni, I think he's leading the Champions League in assists actually right now, which is pretty awesome. He's been fantastic since he's probably been one of our best loanees. But him as an attacking midfielder is going to be interesting because usually we have him on as a winger. But Ashton Murr going to be starting today, which is huge. Not that we have him in the starting lineup and also have him registered for the Champions League. We also have Brody Hughes and trying to think who's the third person that we had register. That might have been it, because we have a lot of new signings, as you can see here. We've had quite a busy transfer window. Hopefully it goes over well. That's the big thing with this, as with Ashton, he hasn't had a goal yet, but he's done pretty well as far as getting a couple of assists. Him as a winger is going to be interesting, though, because usually, we just go with the inverted wingers on the wings, but it's helped us out a little bit, just as far as to keep kind of out wide a little bit. And Bamba has to move up. He's been playing as a ball-playing defender as the back five, but since we're going with the back four today, he's just going to be bumped up back to as a DM. We're going to have both of them be on support. So Nico's going to be a supporting ball-winning midfielder, which is a little different, but we'll kind of see how the game goes. I like the little, as far as having 4 defending, 2 support, 1 support up in the final third of the pitch, and then the 3 attacking, of course. I just like it. It's a little bit more balanced. Again, it would be so nice if we were able to register everybody, because we only had 3 spots to be able to register for this, in the transfer window. So that's kind of a thing with the Champions League that we're definitely going to have to really get used to, in the fact that, because the way obviously our teams are getting older and older, and that's kind of why a lot of our transfers that we've brought in, Diego just turned 20, like it's his birthday today. Oh yeah, he just turned 21 rather. Yeah, so that's, he's only gonna be here a year, but everybody else is 19, 18, and as far, so that's huge. As I haven't seen anybody play yet, which is huge. We just signed. This is probably my favorite signing though, and Alexander Vavic from Australia, from the Central Coast Mariners, which is kind of funny. But yeah, 16 finishing, 16 technique, very good off the ball, great composure, great flair. Like, he's got good decision making too, for especially somebody at 18 years old. Russian's a little too high, but it is what it is. I would drop that down a little bit and jump like the agility up a little bit, and I think we would have pretty perfect striker for sure. But obviously at 19 or at 18, you're gonna be playing behind Oscar, but the main part is if Oscar gets hurt, if we run with a 2 forwards or even potentially 3 forwards, if we want to put Fatwa up there as well, instead of dealing with wingers, have a front 3 and just kind of play from that perspective, we can. So it just gives us a little bit of room to kind of finagle around what we want to do with our lineup. But I'm feeling good. They want us to be stuck in. I think that's a bit of a mistake for the first game. But one bad thing about this, though, is no Mbama's unhappy. I will say that. Tottenham, I thought they lowballed us. I wouldn't have taken it anyways. Just Mbamba is so important for us. He can play everywhere. Still 20, you know, he just turned 22, so he'll have at least a year and then probably a half of another season before, and even then, actually, he'll have a full 2 years rather, with us. So that's huge. Huge to have. We can't just be throwing away, especially someone who's been here since day one. You know, it's pretty massive to have him still be with us. But yeah, I mean, I'm feeling good. I think we're going to have a pretty solid affair. Unfortunately, though, as far as our, Rhodes is too old now. He just turned 22. Muzambo's coming off an injury. Felt like we shouldn't have to register him. We'll register no now, even though he won't, just in case somebody gets hurt. You never know. Type of thing. If Mickey Van Zass goes down, it'd be nice to have a keeper. So we're only going to have 10 subs, which is fine. It's not the biggest, deal breaker in the world. They probably won't even have 12 subs if I had to guess. We'll see, though. Because Dynamo's not that really big of a club compared to, some of the other ones that obviously we potentially might play against. But, yeah, I mean, we, as long as we don't play Barcelona, as long as we don't play Real Madrid, I mean, I think we got a really good chance. It's crazy, Tottenham, they're a 1 seed, so we might potentially be drawn against them. Oh, they do have 12 subs. Damn, but that's alright. We have a chance against a lot of teams. I think a lot of the English clubs will have a very, very good chance against. We beat Arsenal, we drew with Tottenham, and, as far as, Man City's going to be tough, obviously. But, and I think as far as that's probably the only, maybe Chelsea. Chelsea might give us a bit of a tough day at the office, but everybody else that's kind of like in the Premier League, I think we got a really good chance. It's just, Barcelona's going to be tough. Yeah, Champions League. Yeah, we got the music finally. I feel like I should stand up. Oh yeah, I forgot to mute this. Ah, shit. Let's turn it down. Yeah. Now you guys don't have to hear hear it twice. I'm an idiot. Forgot to plug in the old headphones. That's okay though. I'm assuming Roma's gonna lose that game, but you never know. Yeah. Champions League affair. Do or die, for sure. Do or die situation. Alrighty. As we can turn that off, and we're gonna go. Starting off without the ball is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine for us. Boy, they are just slowing the game down, as we assumed. That's a terrible pass, though. Try to go out wide with it. Oh, they gotta throw in. Not looking good. Not looking good. Oh, that's a hell of a cross. Well, what a start. That is what you don't want to see when you're playing a counterattack. Seeing a goal scored in the first 2 minutes. Brutal. What a cross. What a header. Everything about that just went tremendously well. Yeah, we didn't have a fucking prayer. Yeah. It's brutal. Brutal. Oh, yes, I mean, the plan is hopefully get a goal here, so we don't have to be too far behind. Nico with a potentially good chance to get a pass into the box. He's just going to kick it back to Bamba. Bamba going wide. Never mind. We're making him run around on the pitch. That's a terrible shot. That about went in, though. How about that? Carboni from about 25 yards out. Nails it. Would have went in. Corner, as far as Ashley Phillips has scored a couple of times off of some set pieces, so he's probably our go-to guy here. And Bamba, obviously very, very tall. Teo, though, is going to be the guy coming in. Oh, they just clear it instead of grabbing it. But they do a good job winning possession back. Son of a bitch. There we go. That's a good job by Carboni. They keep possession, though, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, possession has actually went relatively smooth as far as it's 46-54. Well, no, 56 now. It's been pretty relatively back and forth. I think the first time around, we didn't have possession for I think it was 30% or something like that. It's not good. Not good at all. Not a great first leg, though, here. This is not looking too hot. That's a terrible pass, though, so we might be able to make him capitalize on the mistake. I was hoping he passed to Modric, because he had a good chance, but Karbani is... I mean, he's seeing the goal. He's on target, but that one, not enough on that to really make that a good chance. We're out shooting him, which is pretty fascinating. But, I mean, it's been basically dead even. They've just been dominating possession, which, yeah, that has been the day, much like the first leg, or the first time we played them. During the league phase, his tail hopefully sends it out wide. He's got Modric. Interesting chance here. They're doing a good job recovering. That back five is going to be tough to deal with. Going to be very, very tough to deal with. But we're going to keep possession, though, which is nice. But we'll probably, maybe potentially might just have one DM and just bring another striker on. Depending on how this game goes, though, this might get close. You never know, but that's a terrible shot. Taking bad shots now. I don't think we've had a single good shot. Besides the first one from Karbani, the rest have all just been a bit of a just a wing it type of shot, but you're hoping for the best. And Ashley Phillips has kind of been back and forth today. Oscar hasn't really touched the ball, from what I have seen. Maybe another forward could help him out a lot there. Might bring on, Fatwa corner. Don't need that. Oh, yeah, Rome was up. The baller with the penalty. Huge. Damn. Completely bullied us. I don't know if that was Namadi Collins or what, but they completely bullied them in the air. You don't want to see that. Don't want to see that. Yeah, we're losing the heading battle. Oh, Karbani. Jesus, just terrible passing. Terrible. We're back with possession. Best completion, though, has been 72%. That's been nice. Sab going all the way here. I respect it. Modric with the header, it goes in. Beautiful job. Sab, man, that was a hell of a cross. Modric off the crossbar to it. That was massive. Massive indeed. 1-1. Love it. Love it. Yeah, they just could not stop him. Sab just using the speed. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, Modric, I mean, that defender had no chance. No fucking chance. Well, we'll be fine. We will be fine. I think, potentially, we might try to, slow the game down in the second leg, depending on how this first game goes. Actually run, a tiki-taka style and just, really waste time and make sure that they cannot, as far as come back in the second leg, if we do, in fact, take the lead. So there's a good chance that might happen. Very, very good chance. But so far, counterattack has worked out pretty well. We're doing the most out of it with these chances. That's a terrible pass. Again, Karbani has got a one-on-one. He has been just the man of the match today. Love it. Love it. He has been all over the place. He's been perfect as the attacking midfielder. He really has. He's been all over the pitch. Getting tackles, just pressing. Just the ounce of energy that he's been just pouring into the game has been great. Just terrible pass, and we're making it work. That's the thing with that tiki-taka. They're going to look to slow the game down. We press them. We make, as far as mistakes like that for them, we are going to be very, very good. We're going to be in a very, very good position. And Bamba, though, I don't like that he is the corner guy. We should probably change that. Actually, it wasn't that bad. It We should probably take a look at that set piece. Nico. That's a bit long. I mean, what, 8 shots? 4 on target and a half? That's not bad. That is not bad, especially with 40% possession. Oscar at least went for the header. Ooh, I've got a feeling we're going to make a mistake. Got a feeling. We are just being some menaces out there. Yep, we get the ball back. Let's hope he finds somebody. Oscar, get back on sides. You idiot, Magic Show. Wow, he missed it. Wow. Boy. Dynamo falling apart in the first leg. Crazy. Oh, yeah, that's how we got Magic. It was from Dynamo. Yeah, so that's a big day for him. Big day. 2 goals in the half. I cannot believe that. That keeper has really fucked them with that, because that's twice now he's just tried to get a kind of hand on it. And it's fucked them. Man, oh man, what a turn of events. We still don't even have a 1 XG with 3 goals. Yeah, I mean, just a complete kind of tale of the first half. I'd say for the first 25 they dominated, and for the last, 20, we dominated. So it's just kind of funny how that worked out. Oh, we can't let up, though. We cannot let up. We've played very, very well. Oscar has been a bit of a disappointment today. We might sub him off here at the half, just to get some fresh legs out there, just to get Fatwa out there. Yeah, let's do it. Some fresh legs out there. Not a bad call. Even though Nico's having a good game, we might do that as well. We only have Chaiwa, and that's about it. So we'll just keep everybody out there. Murr with his assist, and we just been fantastic today. Fantastic on the pitch. Wow, and we're wanting even more. I don't know if we probably should have said that. We've probably just been like, hey, let's just not blow this lead. Because being up 3-1 and off the first leg, huge. But we can make it 4-1 here. That's a hell of a tackle, but it's a throw-in for us. Yeah, we might sub Collins off, and as far as just kind of thinking ahead, not really sure. I mean, Carboni's been great, but he could also, we might put Fatwa as the attacking midfielder and have somebody else be the striker. Because it seems like the attacking midfielder is kind of more important in this space, compared to when we're running our vertical tiki-taka. Oh yeah, 102 now. Double their shots. Love it. They're just racking up yellow cards now. They've struggled. They have struggled today. That is for sure. I only got to throw in. Could make it 3-2. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about in Bamba. That's why you are there. Murr looking to send it. He's got Fatwa. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Kind of a bad pass, but that's a good header. I thought it was going the other way, actually. Murr keeps it. The Sab. I do like Sab's play on the right side here. Obviously, it was huge in the first goal for Magic. Looking to try and do the same thing here. He's just so fast. They can't keep up with him. Fatwa. Good chance for a header. About went in. Just about. Just about. Yeah, let's pause it for the substitutions here, because there's going to be just a lot going on. So yeah, we're going to sub Carboni off. Neveo comes on. Dugusta. Kind of want to see what he can do out of the false 9 role, to be honest. And we'll have Fatwa be as the Dugusta. Yeah, let's try that. Just change it up a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, we'll take Collins off for Amenda. Sab's been great. I really don't want to take him off for Brody, but we might have to. We might just have Teo come off, yeah. Brody comes on. He's not great on the left side. He's much better on the right, but it will do for now. And, so we have just Sonny. We got Benny. Yeah, let's get Benny on. Alright. That's our 5. Hopefully nobody gets hurt. But that works for me. I don't mind having, using all of our subs here around the 65th minute. If somebody gets hurt, they get hurt. I think we can hang on to 3-1 lead. 13 shots still? It seems like it's been a pretty slow second half. We've had a lot more possession now, so that's been great. 70 now on the time. We haven't had a highlight in forever. They really haven't had a highlight since the first half. They're subbing off people now. And wants to work the ball into the box. I would normally say yeah, but for how we've been playing today, I'd say fuck it. Let's just not even go for it. Oh, that's a terrible pass. If Mbamba can take a good pass here, I was to say, he's still not in net. Come on, Benny. Good pass here. Would have been nice. Would have been nice to capitalize off that. They're going the other way with this. That's a good pass. Luckily, we are there. Oh, that's a terrible clearance, though, from Brody. Terrible save attempt. Man, 3-2 now. That is what we did not need, Mr. Brody Hughes. That is just a brutal clearance. Nobody there on Mandy, and he just makes it look easy. Oh, yeah, if he just used the left. I said Mandy instead of Maddie. Brutal. Brutal. Mickey Van Sass probably could have made a better save attempt, but I don't want to be too harsh on him. He's played pretty well today. Hasn't been great, but he's been, I would say, decent. Sab, as I thought he had a chance with Benny, because Benny had a opportunity to make something happen. I don't like that. Gusto, yeah. I think we left too much time on the clock to make kind of our big substitutions, because they're looking to come back. They might make a 3-3 here. Oh boy. This ain't good. Please clear it. Yeah, that's why we have Ashley Phillips out there still. Oh my god, brutal, but we get it. Benny, oh, terrible pass. Yeah, just our bench. That will get fixed in the next season. But oh my god, I thought it was going to be 3-3. But right now in this Champions League kind of run, because of how many times we've kind of have been churning talent in and out of the lineup, and obviously guys are getting older, now our bench is kind of depleted. But that will not be the case next year, luckily. Hopefully. But they have done a very, very good job to turn up the heat on us. That is for sure. But being up 3-2 is still, it's not 3-1, but it will work. It will work. We might even score here. Might make it 4-2. Mbamba. To Sab. To Nico. That's a interesting pass. Just barely missed out on it. Sab has been just brilliant today. He's been the best guy on the pitch besides Modric, So that's been massive. Absolutely massive. Kamara. It's a good pass, actually. They have a good counter coming. And we're just too physical. Too physical. But they have a chance. They recovered, gained possession back. Good pass here could change everything. But Brody, he's trying. He's trying to clear stuff, but he's not. He's definitely better as a right, wing back instead of a left. The footing, has fucked him today. Oh, Maddie, don't make another one. Way to get in front of it. Yeah, corner. Feeling good about the corner, because, Mbamba's out there, even though he's played okay, 6.8. It's not the greatest, but Amenda's out there, too. Oh, my God. Matty Kamara has been a difference maker here in the second half. That is for sure. For fucking sure. We might hang on. They really turned it up, though, in that second half. That was pretty nuts. Now it just turned into a pretty back and forth game to them just going full tilt. So we get some revenge from the league phase. But, you know, it came at a, oh my god, a free kick. Please clear it. Attaboy. Mbamba. Boy, if D'Augusto wins this, he won't though. If we didn't sub him on, we probably would have had a better day. If we would have just kept either Fatwa as the midfielder, as a striker instead, and you know, kept Arbani. Oh, that's a good job by Benny, though. Get another yellow or something. That's just going to be the end of the match, I think. We might get a chance. We still got a minute. Sab, you know, potentially, if he has a good pass, could make something happen, but I think we're just going to slow the game down. In this one with a victory at home. Major win. Major win. First leg. It's massive. You know, as far as the second leg, I don't know if we should just go with this again, because we outplayed them, basically. Had more shots. Had the one more shot on target. I think if we played, you know, as far as if we were not kind of thinking ahead of the second leg, if we kind of kept our guys out there a little bit longer, we probably would have won a little bit more handedly, but it is what it is. Okay, I think this is the plan. I think we just run this again. Unless they, you know, go with a counter-attacking system too, then we might go with our vertical tiki-taka. It really just depends on what they're doing. I'm assuming they're not going to change their ways, because they could have won. You know, XG was their side. I thought we played a lot better than the 1.12 XG, but that's just me. I thought we deserved at least 2 of those goals. Big win. Big win for the young boys. Yeah, I mean, Carboni, just huge. He was such a force out there. Fatawa and D'Augusto, they were not great. Not great at all. But if we keep Carboni and we keep Oscar out there for a little bit longer, it's just a tough team to beat. Tough team to beat for sure. Yeah, I mean, as long as Mickey Van Sass does just a great job, yeah, I mean, that seems pretty on brand. A couple of guys a little stressed out about that, but it's the truth. That second half, they fell apart. For sure. Gotta tighten that up. Gotta play a full 90 against this Dynamo team. Champions League matchups, you know, they're no slouches, for sure. For sure. Because right now with the Swiss League, you know, the Swiss Super League, it's been just a mosey of a course right now. We've won 5 straight. You know, it's been pretty relatively easy. We beat the shit out of Basel. Like, I think they had maybe 1 or 2 shots on target. Like, it was that type of day for them. I think that's pretty telling. I think there has now been, from just being in the Champions League now, we've been able to just rack up so much more money, and we've been able to put so much more talent on the pitch than everybody else that we're going to be at a bit of a dynasty now in the Swiss League for sure. But, you know, that's not the game plan for this series. It is to win the Champions League with a 21 under squad, and we're going to try. We've put in a good effort. I really thought we wouldn't even make it this far, you know, into a knockout stage, let alone, you know, we get a lucky draw. We might potentially make it to the round of 16. And Basel wins 4-1 in the Schweizer Cup. So, yeah, the next... Obviously, the second leg is just like, I think, 2 weeks away, a week away, maybe? I think there's a game in between. That's why I'm thinking that we might have to cut to it. Yeah, there's a Zurich game. Alright, so yeah, we'll get through the Zurich game, and then on to the second leg of the Dynamo game. Alrighty, time for the second leg. Boy, oh boy, was that Zurich game a fucking shit show, though. Jesus Christ. We lost 4-0 to Zurich. I think we shot maybe 5 shots the whole game. It was unreal. I hope to God we don't play like that here, because this is where it all matters, you know, right here against Dynamo. We are going to run our counterattack. We are going to hopefully play well on this right side, because that's the plan, right? Because with with Valentin, Carboni, and Kieran Zab, they've been fantastic. Oh, they want us to take off a couple of people for as far as, because we changed a little bit of our set piece finally. Because Mbamba, he was way too bad to be the corner guy. Oh, yeah, I mean, we're pretty solid right now. It sucks that Muzambo's back, but he's still a little banged up right now, so he's not at a full 100%. I just can't wait to be able to register these guys that we brought in. That's going to be the best, is when we can finally do that. Diego might have played in the game, and the rather Zurich game. Same thing for Antonio Nuza, who played like shit, but everybody played like shit, so I guess it's neither here nor there, but that was just a brutal game. Hopefully this works out well, though. I mean, the direct, counterattack, it seems to be working out well. As far as all we got to give squad numbers to, we need to fill the bench, so we just brought up some guys from the under 21 team. They probably won't get subbed in, but we need a backup keeper. Because, somebody wanted him at the deadline day window as a loan. So just figured, might as well. Alright, he's not playing, he's not starting, so might as well sub him out. And if somebody, if Mickey Van Sass gets hurt again, we could just, recall him off the loan. It's no big deal. That's right, I don't really care about the backup keeper not being with the squad. If he's talented enough to get better, you might as well loan him out. And if, something happens, you just recall him and you let him play. I mean, we could definitely cause an upset, though. We're just hoping for a win or a draw. Yeah, 5 shots to 14 shots. He dominated possession. Got fucking killed. Absolutely destroyed. We had a good streak, too. We were on a little 4-game win streak. I think, actually, we might have... Yeah, it was 4-game. I think it was maybe 5, but I want to say it was 4. As far as trying to get the, hopefully we can play well today as Fatwa. Yeah, we got him kind of all over the place now. We're going to have him be on the winger side of things. Oh, they got a back 5. Wow, that's an interesting little, 2 attacking midfielders and 2 forwards. That's interesting. I thought about putting Fatwa over here and Oscar, bringing him up as attacking midfielder and go strikerless. That was a possibility. Just because the way, last game, our forwards, they just weren't really making an impact. But maybe today they will. That might be a halftime adjustment. You never know. We might go strikerless. So watch out for that. Obviously, having Oscar and Fatwa on the pitch with Carboni and with, as far as Ashton Mers over there on the winger side, and Magic there as well. We have a lot of guys that can score, basically, so it's no big deal. We get to start off with the ball, though, so that's nice, even though we are the away club. Magic looking for the cross, potentially. And it's an easy clearance, but we should keep possession. Attaboy Mbamba. No, I'm not going to win that either. That's the one thing about our forwards. We're fast, but, if we try to play kind of slow, methodical football, it's not going to work because we're just not that tall on the forward side of things. Magic is, as you saw in the last game, but if he's the one doing the cross, then it's like, well, we're fucked. We're not going to score off of it unless Mbamba comes in. But yep, they are, back to dominating possession. 10 minutes, those shots, that's fine. We can grind this game out. That is perfectly fine with us. We've had one header won. That is not good, but again, we are doing what we need to do, and that's keeping the ball on this side of the pitch, but not being, as far as not too crazy about it. Oh, that's a good pass from Oscar. Potentially here. Oh my god, that's actually a really good pass. Magic again with an incredible header. I cannot believe that this man, he is on a mission to fuck over Dynamo. He is pissed that they let him go. I think it's going to be safe to say and Real Madrid's down a man already. Yeah, I think Roma's going to lose. Looks like Porto might lose. I forget what the leg is for that. That's going to be interesting. They got a throw in from Mbamba. Mer with a good pass, hopefully. Oh no, going to Modric again. Is he going to score again? He about fucking did. Boy, is he locked in. Unreal. Unfucking real. Yes, Oscar at least had a good assist there, so we don't have to worry about kind of changing, going strikerless. But it's not a bad call. It's not. I would kind of like to see how we play strikerless. I just feel like it gives us a lot of depth, you know, as far as being able to have somebody at least stretch the field. Even if Oscar's not scoring, he's at least, you know, taking up space to where, you know, Magic and Mur and Fatwa can potentially score. Hell of a free kick. Clear it. Oh, they're going to keep it. Fuck. There we go. Hey, give him a yellow. Damn. We'll take the free kick, though. Yeah, I mean, so far, so good. Who needs possession? Fuck it. Eventually, it's gonna cost us, though. It definitely cost us in the search game, but we didn't go with a counterattack. That was, I was very stubborn about that game. I was like, we're gonna run vertical tiki-taka. And at the half, it's like, all right, it's not working out. We were down 1-0. I figured out, let's just switch to gegenpress. No, that didn't work out either. We should just went counterattack. But that's okay, though. I mean, sometimes it might as well lose to the Super League team and beat the Champions League matchups. We'll take that 9 times out of 10. Magic, rather. Combined Mur and Magic. Let's see what he's got in Bamba. Hopefully he goes out wide to, I believe that is Hughes over there. Yes, it is. No Sab today. We're starting Brody. Figured Sab can come in off the bench. It's a good cross. That was a good shot. He's on target. He is on target. Magic is our guy with the headers right now. That is great to see. I kind of want to see maybe potentially 2 forwards instead. Now that Fatwa's kind of got a 6.4 right now. Hasn't been playing great. I think the way we have been getting the ball into the box, it's not a terrible idea to potentially go 2 strikers. Let's see if I can get us. There we go. And up here. There it is. Perfect. Yeah, we'll have Fatwa be the advanced forward too. Oh shit. I got a run going. It's an easy clearance, hopefully. And we don't win it. Good shot. Luckily, it's just over the bar. Yeah, I mean, defensively, Nico's probably going to get subbed off. And we'll kind of see. It sucks that Muzambo's kind of our best replacement. But I guess we'll just play, you know, half and half. Until he's back to 100%. Oscar, looking for... Let's see if Fatwa can win that. He does, but there's nobody there to help him. Well, Mur might win this back, though. Nope. Not even close. Not even close. So, yeah, out of the knockout stage here, potentially. I mean, they'd have to have a hell of a turn of events, but you don't want to be too cocky about it. A lot of time left. Plus, with them being able to have possession, you never know. But I think Fatwa's going to make this 2-0 going into the half with a good pass here. Got deflected. Oh, God. Stays in. Oh, give it back to Mbamba. I thought he was going to do a bit of a give and go. Phillips to Magic. Of course, he's been great today out of the air, so he's going to win that. Boy, that really was the turning point, was that winning header from Magic. Obviously, we're up because of that, but defensively, I think we've played well. Really well, actually. Especially with us not having possession. We've done a really, really good job. Oh, yeah, we'll have to put Muzambo in. Muzambo's definitely better deep line playmaker. We might have him be a roaming playmaker. I like the deep line playmaker a little bit more for this. Fatwa with a 6.4 still, but still, I want to keep him out there for a little bit longer. Phillips has that yellow, but I also want to keep him and Collins out there because they play well together. We might bring on Sab. Yeah, we might as well. Yeah, that'll be our 2 subs for the half. We'll save the other 3 for a little bit closer to the end of the game. Because we obviously don't want to get tired to where they, get some fresh subs on the pitch and they end up taking the lead. But luckily, if they do take the lead, it will still be 4-4. So we'll just end up having to go with probably a shootout, you know, and I'll take our chances with penalties. I really do. I think we're a pretty solid team with penalties, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. Because so far, they've not really taken a lot of shots in the box, so we've done a good job of keeping them out. But it seemed like they were a second-half team, you know, the first time around. So I'm expecting a little bit of the same here. See, Roma still has not scored. Oh, wow. Porto getting killed there. Madrid still being down a man. They still haven't given up a goal. Juventus. That's pretty fascinating. Did not expect that. Yeah, Dynamo still haven't had just the one shot on target. Another pretty slow half. We'll probably make our subs around the 65th, 70th minute. Yeah, I think Fatwa's probably going to get subbed off now. 6.3 is just not his day. We'll probably... well, we might keep the two strikers, potentially. Fatwa is a yellow card away from a suspension. So there's a good chance. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make some of our subs now. Especially with really no big changes coming. I mean, Neveo played pretty bad, but I just want to keep Oscar kind of relatively healthy is the thing here. Yeah, and we'll sub Collins off for Amenda. That's our 5. I think it's a solid 5. Keep Magic, keep Miron, and just kind of play it by ear. Because we're going to be a much better team. Hopefully we're able to change some of the registration around for the round of 16. Because if we can, we're going to be a pretty scary, sneaky team to face up against, depending on who we play. You know, depending on our draw. If we get somebody like a Tottenham, or even basically, I'm looking for an English team. I'm looking for Barcelona, potentially for a counter game, but I don't think it's going to happen. Because that would be nice to try to get some revenge, but also at the same time, we'll probably get killed again. Knowing our luck. I mean, Madrid, I'm now terrified of playing Madrid after seeing them keep a clean sheet for the rest of the game while you're down a man. So that's not great. And it shows you what type of defense they have. Almadric is hurt, and we're out of subs, so it looks like we will potentially go down a man. Yep. As we will just do this. Oh, swap it out. Oh yeah, we gotta have Murr on that side. Alright. That worked out. Sure, we're gonna be down a man for about 15 odd minutes or so, but what's the worst thing that can happen? Sure, it'll be fine. That's what happens, though. That's what happens. You roll the dice like that, and shit like that can happen when you run out of subs. And, boy, they got a throw-in chance. Hopefully we clear it. I don't want to go defensive. I just want to keep it at cautious, so at least we're trying to get into the offensive side of the pitch, because I think that'll be the best thing for us. To at least try and keep looking to attack, even though we're down a man. That's a hell of a pass, though. Let's see if he's off, because if not, this game has just changed drastically. This will be huge. Absolutely huge. We might play a back 5. Thank God. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to bump Mbamba back. So let's do that. While I'm thinking about it. Bump him back, make it back 5. Oh, shit. Oh, God. It's so tough to do this on this screen. There we go. Switch that. Alright. We'll have Mbamba. Yeah, he's a good central defender or ball-playing defender. We'll keep him as a central defender for now. But 2 yellows for Phillips and Mbamba is a little scary for right now, since we're already down a man. I don't want to go down 2 men, because that would be a little bit harder to maintain this lead. Yeah, they got a lot of room to work with now. A lot of room, a lot of time. Mickey Van Sass is going to be on his A game today. It's a great job by Muzamba, though, to get possession back. Slow the game down. We better do that with, actually, the tactic. In possession. Yes. Frequent. Perfect. Yeah, we can keep the tempo and shit the same, but just slow the game down. Oh, wow. I think we're at a corner. That's wild. That's, I mean, if we score here, that would be just a miracle. Muzamba's a pretty good corner guy. I mean, if it's to an Mbamba or Phillips, I think we can score. It's Mbamba. Yeah, Phillips should have been in the box, but shit. Oh, please get the ball back. This ain't good. This ain't good. Hopefully. Oh, Sab. Oh, fuck. Oh, great. We have nobody over there. Thank God he shot that instead of passing it to the guy that was wide open beside him. Because that could have been pretty deadly. Pretty deadly. Still only one shot on target for them. I think we will survive. Even being down a man. Thank Christ. Thank God it was somebody on the offensive end. If it was somebody on the defensive end, we would have been fucked. That would have went pretty poorly. Assuming that's what Madrid did, you know, when they're down a man, they probably took somebody off the attacking side and just went kind of defense. Oh, great. Amenda, if he didn't get subbed on, boy, we would be in a lot of trouble. Because he's the freshest legs out there on our defensive side, and that is a very, very big man to have. He's great in the air, he's great tackling, he can kind of do it all. Come on now, Mickey Van Sass. I hate that he's taking a deep shot there down the pitch, but what can you do? Sometimes it's better than just kicking it short, but you know, just keep on wasting time, boys. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we'll clear it. It's actually a really good clearance. Gusto's still trying to push. I like that. Just because we're down, man, doesn't mean we could still be aggressive on that side of the pitch. Savic. Let's see, he's got he's got some passes down there. They're doing a good job making their way up the pitch, though. Easy chance, one-on-one. And he makes it. That should count. I don't know why the referee's thinking that's an offsides. I didn't see it. Should be on. And that will be at least 1-1 for the game, but we're still up 3-4 on the leg. About 6 odd minutes left. Yeah. That is tough. Bektovic, good pass. Easy goal. Mickey Van Sass needed to make that save, though. Didn't even dive. Just fucking stood there like an idiot. Hopefully, we can just hang on. That's all I can ask for, is if we can hang on. I'm hoping for not a lot of extra time, but I'm assuming it's going to be 5 minutes. Brutal. But no highlights. No highlights. Hopefully when we get back into the game, we have the ball. Thank God. Teo's on the sideline. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. He's already down a person. That's a fun little shot. That's a corner. Hopefully, by the time we get to the corner shot, it'd be around the 5-minute mark. It is. Perfect. Hopefully they call it. Alright, they're just going to let us kick it. We survive. Just fucking barely. If that injury would have happened a little sooner, like right after we made all of our subs, we've probably been fucked. Luckily, it was around the 75th minute instead of the 60th or 65th minute. Boy, they really want us to kick this bastard. Kind of wish the ref would have just called it, but it is what it is. I'm happy that we slowed the game down, though. If I probably would have not turned on waste time, I mean, this could have been really bad. This could have been pretty bad. Now they're going to let them kick it now. I'm going to be pissed that if they let him go over 6 minutes. Yep. I'm letting him send it. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alrighty. A little back 5 worked out a little bit. I only gave up 1 towards the end, but little 5-1-3. Nothing like it. As we just gotta hope for the best now. We gotta hope the draw's on our side. Luckily, the first leg, sewing up 3 goals at home, just really helped us out today. Brilliant stuff, yeah. We knew we weren't gonna have the ball, so fuck it. Fuck it, yeah. Yeah, been nice if he didn't score. Would have been nice. Yeah, so Roma is not making it. We'll see what happens for the rest of them. We got Zion next in the Super League. Not that it mainly matters. Yeah, nice little cool 10 million. 9.5 if you want to be an asshole about it. But, yeah, I mean, let's see. Yeah, Ted Kerr's a little unhappy about. Alright. That's just that. So, I think the next draw... I'm trying to think when it is, because I don't think they told us. I'm trying to see if it'll load the schedule. FM's taking a shit. There we go. Alright, so yeah, the round of 16 won't tell us when. Let's see if we just click on the Champions League, it'll tell us. I'm hoping the draw is coming up. Yeah, they still gotta do the knockout of the first round as well. Damn. So yeah, they got basically the end of February. Still. Okay, 220. Okay, so next week, basically. Well, 10 days, if you want to be exact. Yeah, I'm just hoping we don't have to play PSG, Man City, anything like that. We probably have to eventually, but just as far as for the first draw of the round of 16, please give us a fucking chance, you know? That'd be great. Yeah, and they also have Vinicius Jr. as well, so that's fun. Yeah, that's fun. Man City's... they're going to be just a challenge and I have to deal with. If we got killed by Barcelona, I can only imagine what's going to happen when we play, like, fucking father of the tiki-taka. Because we're going to get killed. Yeah, I mean, they've got it in the bag, the Prem, already. Unreal, you dirty bastards. Dirty bastards. But they lost to Tottenham, though, in the FA Cup third round replay. They also lost them earlier. So, lost to West Ham. I don't know, to Lazo, really. That's interesting. I think, for some reason, Pep's not really going full tilt, looks like, in the Champions League. Oh, never mind. They beat Juventus 6-2. That was kind of early on in the year, so everyone was pretty healthy. Yeah, kind of a bit of a bad stretch there in the middle of the, middle of the winter. Yeah, then they got it right back around. Crazy. But luckily they got Liverpool, and then they got the next game of the first leg 3 days after that. But they have a nice break in between there. Luckily for them, since they lost the FA Cup game. But yeah, we'll catch you guys next time for the round of 16. Take care, everyone.